And good evening, everyone. Hey, I'm here tonight and I'm just learning something. This is breaking news going on in California. Now, I just looked at a post here from one of my friends, and she is putting up an alert, red alert, may I add. Attention all patriots, and we Californians, we must take immediate action to ensure everyone is aware that unknowingly your party could be changed to a no party affiliation. And I want to tell you that this did happen to me. My party, I've been a registered Republican, and it was changed. And she's telling me here on this notification, and there's an article to go along with it, that there is the DMV is actually changing over your party affiliation, and without you won't even know it possibly. So, well, this is going to forbid us to vote for President Trump or you can't vote Republican for the primary March 2020. So that's why this is very important. So you can go to check your voter status at sos.ca.gov immediately, and you're going to have time to re-register as a Republican. I'm just reading this along here, and it should show which party you are, but we got to stay on top of this. But the Washington Times actually has a post on this, and I'm going to read it here to you. I think everything's backwards here on Facebook, but I also want to take a moment out to tell you that I did order this from the Trump store. The actual, this is official Trump merchandise, and it is made in America. I have a promotional company, and I have made in the USA type things. But anyway, I want to support the campaign. Very crucial time. But this seems really big, though. I want to say it's very oversized. So going back to the topic here, California says, and this is from the Washington Times, independents can vote in Democrats' 2020 primary, but not Republicans. OM goodness. And okay, so Californians, more than 5.6 million independent voters will be allowed to vote in the 2020 Democratic presidential primary, but not in the Republican contest, Secretary of State Alex Padilla announced Monday. The state's presidential primary will be held on March 3rd, 2020, known as Super Tuesday. That's going to be here before we know it, too. Because of a large number of state contests that day, California is one of the biggest prizes, offering nearly 500 delegates in the Democratic nominating contest. Independent voters, known in the state as No Party Preference, which I just told you in case you're just tuning in, the DMV, unbeknownst to me, changed over my Republican status to a no party preference. And so this topic is about how it says independent voters known in the state as no party preference make up, they say, roughly 28% of registered California voters. Because state primaries, California puts all candidates on the same ballot regardless of party, and the two candidates that receive the highest vote totals move on to the general election. All voters use the same ballot regardless of party registration. But the presidential primary doesn't work that way. Independent voters will need to specifically ask for what? A Democratic ballot. That's in their dreams. Everybody has lied to you over here at DMV. Anybody's changing somebody's party preference. I'm not going to be asking for a Democratic ballot at the polls or by mail ahead of time. No. Those hurdles, yes, they are quite large hurdles when you lie like this and switch people over to something you didn't ask for. Those hurdles seem to be enough to kind of slow down the pace. No party preference voters, Mitchell said. People believe that they can freely vote in these primaries because that's how you do it for everything else. The independent voters that do vote, he said, are likely to, I already said all this. They're just repeating themselves. So, let's see if they have any new news in this story. On the Republican side, it's unclear if President Donald Trump will even be on the ballot. What? They're lying. Honey, they're lying again.
Yeah.
Because they already went through this, and President Trump is going to be on the ballot. State lawmakers passed a law barring candidates from participating in the state's primary. This has to be an old article if they don't release their tax returns, because that all got cleared up. This I'm gonna look at the date of this. Somebody shared this. Okay, so that was back in October. Now they cleared that part up. Trump is definitely going to be on the ballot. This is a little, even though this is a little bit older article, it's still, some of this is true about how we're going to have to work hard and make sure that if you're living in the state that you are indeed registered as a Republican and not a no party preference, because somehow it's going to get in the way of how we vote. So we definitely don't want this to be happening. And there's going to be some more information I'm going to leave, because see how confusing this can get. See how innocent, like you just don't even really you think you're registered as a Republican, like me, and then you start reading into this stuff here, and they're going to make it so complicated, and they're going to try to steal, votes, or they're going to try to make it impossible to vote for Trump. But we know that California needs to be made great again, and I'm going to keep y'all updated on this, do a little more research, and please do tell your friends, especially if you're living in the state of California, and just, you may want to check on the status and make sure you're still registered there as a Republican. Okay, well, thanks for tuning in. Really just want to keep you guys aware of what's going on here in the state when it comes to this sort of thing, because you know what? Christmas is here. We're going to enjoy Christmas. Merry Christmas to everyone. God bless. But as soon as Christmas is over, we'll have the new year, and it's just, we're going to just be off and running into the, the whole race, the whole situation with Trump. And we definitely want to vote here in California and give a very good positive feel for the state. I think there's so many people, especially in Orange County, that want him to win for sure. For sure. We don't want to live in the state of distress that we're in with so many things that are going on. So yes, the DMV did change my party preference over to a no party, and that was wrong, and they lied, and I am definitely not going to go through their little hoops and jump through and play their games. So I'm going to tell y'all how to go and fix this problem. I had some people posting when I shared the post, and they were telling me how I can go and do that. And I think I gave the website out just a second ago, but it looks like a serious matter. It really does. The DMV overstepping their bounds here. Wow. So we're going to correct this and, fix this situation in our state, because they can't rob us. They cannot rob us of the opportunity to vote for Trump. And it looks like they're trying to, and they're trying to do it like in such a snaky way, right? That's what they do. So anyway, God bless, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Except I can't.